Still easily by far and away the most successful television show of all time is Game of Thrones. I mean, it set all the records for Emmy wins and viewership and everything you can possibly name at it, and had a massive pop cultural footprint throughout the run of the series. Even going into its maligned final season, set all kinds of records, including Emmy wins and viewership and all that kind of stuff. Well, you guys might remember that a couple years after the end of Game of Thrones, word came out that HBO was looking at developing a Jon Snow spinoff to carry on his story after the end when he goes north of the wall. And then we found out a while ago that those plans got shelved. Well, apparently it's back. The new report has come out that insiders at HBO are saying they are now developing that Jon Snow series again, but this time with a little bit of a twist, because it's now, instead of just focusing on Jon Snow, it's apparently going to focus on Jon Snow and Arya. This comes to us from Entertainment Weekly, who write the following. While the project is still in early stages, The Hollywood Reporter says that the story now shifts from just Jon's life beyond the borders of the North and now to the Mediterranean-like land of Essos. Another addition to the story will reportedly be Jon's favorite, it calls her cousin, well, in a way she is, Arya Stark, who was played by Maisie Williams on Game of Thrones. And I'll tell you what, when the series, I like hearing this, because when the series ended, not only did I think, yeah, I would like to see what happens with Jon after he goes north of the wall, I also thought where Arya ended up was really fascinating too, that she wanted to go and explore the edges of the world. And I thought that was really interesting too. And so I'm all for this. I would love to see a true sequel to the Game of Thrones series. I'd love to see where things go after all that. George R.R. Martin is already now, he's finally admitted that he's probably never going to finish the book series. So there's that. So I would really like to see this. So count me as somebody who's pretty happy to hear this news, because I think there's a lot to go there. And I think those two characters had great chemistry together. Anyway, Rob, it looks like HBO right now is looking at picking back up on that Jon Snow, but making it different than before, because now it looks like it's going to focus on him and Arya. Too late? Good idea? Do you like it? What are your thoughts on this?
I love the idea. I mean, I think that one of the great, I think Maisie Williams, one of the great things about season 8 was her performance. I thought she got better and better at playing Arya. I thought she got to do a lot of interesting stuff. I bet when she started the show, once they ran out of books, she had no idea where they were going to take her, and like her journey with the Hound and then finally reuniting with Sansa back at Winterfell. I thought all that stuff was terrific. So I think making her the focus of a show is really interesting, especially if you take that show and eventually Jon Snow and her are going to come into conflict with one another, as happens in Westeros. I love the idea. I think it's a great idea. I think one of everyone's favorite characters was actually both of those characters I think are beloved, and to bring them back is a no-brainer. And to see them, I could see them both wanting to transform Westeros with what they've learned as leaders of some kind, and then they wind up in conflict. I can see that this could end up being a great show.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. The new year doesn't require a new you, maybe just a less burdened you. Most of us carry around things like pressure, self-doubt, or that feeling that we always have to be perfect, and learning to let some of that go can make a huge difference in our lives. Therapy can help you better understand what's weighing you down by giving you an unbiased perspective on your relationships, motivations, and emotions. That's where BetterHelp comes in. See, BetterHelp connects you with quality therapists who are fully licensed in the US and follow a strict professional code of conduct. They also do the matching work for you. You fill out a short questionnaire, and with over 12 years of experience and industry-leading match rates, they usually get it right the first time. And if you ever want to switch therapists, you can do that easily from their tailored recommendations. BetterHelp is also one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, plus an average 4.9 out of 5 rating from over 1.7 million live session reviews. BetterHelp makes it easy to match online with a qualified therapist. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Campea. That's BetterHelp.com/Campea.
I'm in.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? It sounds like that shelved Jon Snow project may be back on the drawing board, but this time also with Arya. I love the idea. I mean, it could go bad, but I think it's worth taking a kick at. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.